Ah, Hollow Bastion. I remember it back in Kingdom Hearts 1, when it was good.
That playthrough seems so long ago now.
Well, parts of this playthrough seem so long ago. 9 months, in fact.
Touche.
Think about it. Someone has had a child in the time it took for us to restart this playthrough.
Who knew the meaning of life was two nerds talking over video game footage for the internet?
Well, that's good, because the normal method of life has always confused me. Where does it go? No one will explain. I still don't know why they decided to redesign his outfit in Advent Children and give him exactly one sleeve.
There must be some merchant who specialises in buying parts of clothes. You know, Cypher sold stuff to him as well.
That's true. Cypher doesn't have any sleeves on his. This guy doesn't have a sleeve. Some guy's gonna walk around with like one pants leg on, and you can see like half of his underwear.
Well, where do you think Donald's trousers went?
Sure, we'll confront the evil mass murdering killer. Okay.
With my powers of an abstract fashion style.
His eyebrows are angry.
Yes,
Yes, something is wrong. You're here. That's how I feel when Mina Suvari comes into the scene.
She sounds like a sound file put into Audacity and just turned to mono completely.
That's amazing. That might be one of the best metaphors you've ever made.
Well, I try.
Now there's a bunch of assholes here, but fuck that.
Reading books, what kind of monsters are you?
Fucking nerds, I'll kill them all with my morphin time.
It's nerd rage form.
But seriously, the book Heartless are fucking dicks, and I don't like them.
They're a lot worse in Days because they can project barriers onto other enemies.
Oh well, that's just delightful. You want to ram a stick up my ass while we're at it? Sid on the computer always interests me. He's trying to play roguelike on there, but all he gets is DOS. I can't ever get DOSBox to work. Damn it.
At least I have an infinite supply of Cheetos in my massive belt. He wants to use a computer that might be very old and hasn't been updated in decades to find out where two current people are.
You just type in a command and it'll crash. It's like, what are you running on? It's like a Commodore 64, I bet.
Cannot decipher plot, shutting down.
Please load cassette.
Back in the day, which is to say a few years ago, I went to try and fight Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 1. I came out as less of a man.
I think I tried to find him in Kingdom Hearts 1 and I came out more as a woman than that. God only knows how that happened. Oh god, I'm getting shades of the Spoony 1 review. Ah!
They've got stuff to do over by the castle poster.
No. Why are they tiny fairies, I might add? What was the design choice behind this?
So they could work for Maleficent.
I'm not really sure what tiny, loud, colorful fairies are doing with the Queen of Darkness, I might add.
But they're called the Gorewings in this, which is, I believe they're based on their incarnation from X2.
Yes, you're right. They are the Gullwings, I think. I don't know. I didn't play that game because I'm not a total bitch.
Fucking love that move, the Rising Sun or Star.
It's fucking manly. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna wreck shit with it. Yeah, well, fuck you. I got a skateboard. Have you ever fought things with a skateboard?
Yeah, you can do kickflips.
I have tried to fight an entire battle with the skateboard. It's awesome. Yes, we have found Ansem's computer, and you're right. It does take cassettes.
Are we gonna have to find thecomputerroom.com? Thank you for that, Hell Dragon.
You're welcome. I'm glad you slipped in that advertisement too, by the way, because we totally needed that.
We're still trying to find the computer room.
Ugh, why did you have to use that a second time, Tom?
Well, you know, when you're coming up with filler, it has to be corny. That's just the way I roll.
Oh man, someone had a hissy fit in here. Hold on.
Handsome.
Is that... Wait a minute. Wasn't Ansem, like, tan?
He got blacker over time. That's reverse Michael Jackson.
How does that even work? Tits! I mean, yeah, I meant tits. That's exactly what I meant.
I'm looking for
Too much internet time, Hell Dragon.
Well, come on, what are you gonna look at?
True.
My head is spiky, I headbutted a dude and it killed him once.
I'll just take a look around.
Now, I like this. I like how she takes a look around. She's looking for Cloud, by the way, and apparently she thinks that he's under a desk or in the bookshelf. What do you think he's hiding in, Moby Dick?
The anthology of Linkin Park.
I'm just saying. It's
Sorry
just...
to bother you.
Well, in either case, you don't mess with a woman who could probably kick your face off.
True.
Leon!
Leon, where the fuck did you come from?
And of course, when he materializes, he's leaning on something.
You don't even have to Chinese water torture the guy. Just put him in a room with a chair and ask him to sit down. He won't do it.
I'm calling Rule 34 on that, by the way. Chair X Leon.
Anyway, is this the computer room we've been looking for?
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah, maybe we should tell Gareth. I mean, he's still looking for that, ain't he?
No wonder the site's not live yet. He's still searching for the fucking thing.
That poor bastard.
You want to break it?
Okay, that's... Now my other question comes up. What the hell is Stitch doing here, I might add?
From Lilo and Stitch, you mean?
Yeah, you know, he's in this scene, and then he's in, like, one other, and that's it in this game. And right now I'm like, okay, why is he here?
To be cute and fluffy.
I know in Birth by Sleep he gets a lot of stuff, but at this point it hadn't come out yet, so we're like, okay, so?
Cameos, what are you gonna do?
Oh god, Google is pissed off, what did you do?
Oh, Jesus.
See, in the future, Google actually has the power to arrest you. It owns cops.
You have received a strike against your life.
We saw you using Google image search inappropriately. Yeah, I think the giant red light on the wall may be evil.
You don't say. I've always liked this effect.
Yeah, I think it looks cool, even though it looks like they got hit by graph paper.
Yeah, if you go watch the Tron movie, you'll see what this is about, because we're heading into Tron world now.
Oh, that's a segue if I've ever heard one.
Oh, I know, right?
Does Sora have handlebars on his helmet?
Jesus Christ, Hell Dragon.
You just notice these things.
Jomu's boss!
So you're calling him a bike, is what you're saying?
Yeah, town bicycle. You know, you stick a card in his little spoke and he makes those motorcycle noises. What kind of windows are they looking at, by the way? Why are they all triangles or a weird bad shape?
Fuck circles, we have rhombuses, bitch.
Yeah, you know, because this is computer world. We don't do everything normal. So, do all users have, like, handlebars sticking out of the back of their helmets?
You calling us drug users?
I'm just saying, you know, it's just... I guess the guy who designed this outfit was on drugs because, hey, let's stick handlebars in the back. Hey, look, I have a random pedal sticking out of my chest. Okay.
I was hoping the MC3 stood for Masterfully Chipper Program.
That would be kind of cool, I guess. Yo, no, we're in the N64. Ah, there's no third-party support in this world.
Oh, God.
N64. I've always wanted one of those when I was a kid, but I never got one, of course.
Do I have to point out the obvious that my name is taken from the N64?
You might as well.
Derp, Nintendo Tom 64. That's what it's short for.
Well, you can still manifest your Keyblade, but it still looks completely stupid.
Hey, but it's got neon, so that's always a plus.
What do you have to do here? Do you have to get stuff to... Oh, okay. You have to do this.
Just attack the wall, basically.
This will become apparent later, and it will definitely not get annoying. I never used Tron, even after later events, because,
That's it, Hell Dragon, just
Pretty much, he's just an to me. I haven't seen Tron, I'm not really a big fan of it. I think it's cool that it popped up in this game, but other than that, I really have no connection with it.
His limit break's pretty damn cool, though.
And very necessary later on in a certain section, which we'll talk about when we get there. So, I think we have to fix this thing in a minigame that I do not really like.
Well, as long as you have the ability to see in 3 dimensions, you'll be able to do it fine.
And since Tom is playing, expect some trouble.
Fuck you. Seriously, the shade of red goes down very slowly, so if you lose track of it, just turn off your PS2 and throw it out the window.
Go outside. So why are we fixing this computer again? Is it important?
Because it's part of the storyline in the Space Paranoids?
Yeah, I would know if I was paying attention, but I'm too busy talking over it and making fun of it. I guess after that we have to go back to our N64 computer.
That you never owned. Shame on you.
Hey man, it's not my fault I asked for it and never got one. Although I did get the Game Boy series, I'm not complaining about that.
Did you get Link's Awakening with that there Game Boy?
I borrowed Link's Awakening actually, and the story behind that is that I almost beat the final boss, but then I got grounded and I had to give it back before I could beat it.
You rebel.
I just realized they're stuck inside the N64. There's no third-party support in this world. Ah!
But Tron is a party member. Does not compute shutting down.
So you're saying that Ansem liked to use Vista?
Well, it looks more like Windows 7. A bit more streamlined. Oh no, wait. Crashing it is Vista.
Man, the MCP is hacking into our N64 computer. I'm not surprised.
How can he do that? It's a games console.
Yeah, but the thing has like 64K RAM and can't even run like Zone Alarm. Hell.
Fucking Zone Alarm.
That dance is retarded. We've seen inside Google. It is astounding. Let me put it this way. Have you seen the universe? Tits! I mean, yeah, it's Tits. Your name is Tits. You know, Leon, you should probably be watching out for her sneaking in stuff she's not supposed to get in.
Anyone can find the computer room now. Jesus.
Yeah, Gareth, why you have such difficulty? It's just a picture, guys. Come on, I could have lifted that.
Of course you could, Hell Dragon. Of course you could.
I mean, don't be amazed. It's a fucking picture frame. Come on. Why didn't you punch the wall?
Is that her power in Final Fantasy VII, just to go back to that?
Well, yeah, her power is pretty much to beat the shit out of you.
Right.
Well, okay, give her some, summons. Knights of the Round. Okay, there you go. You have a death machine.
Diagram or something.
It's got stock reports on this. I don't like it.
Oh.
Oh!
D.
You can see the fucking letters. They're not that faded.
I know, it's not like I gotta put on the super microscopic lens for that one.
This must be the data space.
All the stuff you get out of kids' magazines, you know, the little glasses and whatnot.
Yeah.
See the invisible ink left by Ansem the Wise.
Mickey!
Oh, Wayne Allwine, I miss you, man.
Shut up! I still think that robe does not work very well with Mickey.
So yeah, the original voice actor for Mickey is now passed on.
Yeah, it's a shame. I listened to the new one a bit, and I'm not sure what to think. It's kind of like, he sounds like a pervert who is trying to make a Mickey voice. I'm sorry.
That password.
The Disney logo has to always be on screen.
Of course.
So that means you might be able to find out where he is.
Well, we tried Google, but it sucked us in. I don't think it was happy.
It tried to make us one with it. Computers scare me.
In the future, Google owns sex.
Life itself, I would think.
Okay.
Oh, Leon's back. Are you just gonna walk back and forth and look important, guy?
That diagram in the background is essentially what Google wants it to be in the future, the center of the universe.
I'm not going anywhere. If those hearts
Psych, I am.
I'll stay.
Now we have to go back to N64 world and tinker with the N64 computer.
And do other things related to N64, because you know that's the running joke for this part of the playthrough.
Part 64, N-Tom 64. I'm funny, laugh, damn it! Alright, let's go back into Google. It's so beautiful!
Turning into graph paper.
I wonder how that feels.
Very mathematic, I would imagine.
Oh, great, you broke the N64.
Mate, it's Vista. It would break even if he didn't touch it.
Oh, great job, Goofy. Checked out.
Game grid?
Oh shit, it's Shockwave! I just like to imagine when he's not on screen that Shockwave is talking and it makes it epic.
Or, you know, Sark is just having tea with Shockwave somehow.
Yes! Yes! fan art I must have.
Well then, get on.
But yeah, we have to play the stupid mini games now. So yeah, you can either attack or charge or guard, but really you just want to get out of this game as quickly as possible.
I think it's because I never used guard very much, I kept dying. Oh wait, no, it's because of the controls.
See, the controls kinda are terrible, and you kinda have to do it right, otherwise you'll die.
I mean, yeah, you could say I'm suck, and you'd probably be right, but combine glitchy controls with surprisingly aggressive AI, and it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, and you can't heal, I might add.
Yeah, you can somehow swing a Keyblade, yet you can't cast Cure.
Yeah, I know, maybe it's a limited bike, I'm not sure.
Maybe magic isn't compatible with this OS, I don't know.
Why are you here?
We came to give you the
Well,
password.
we really like light cycles.
Transmit the data.
Yeah, you know, put it on a floppy or something.
Hey, are you okay?
I'll be alright. Once we access the
Come on, get back up. I'm not braving N64 world alone. See, I never had stairs more exciting than that.
It's just magpie, tendencies, overload, everywhere, can't even form sentences.
Pretty flinky, ha 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 ha!
Kinda turned into Speed Racer there, Hell Dragon.
Hey Donald, why don't you step on this computer? Maybe that'll make it happy.
Oh, it's a plasma screen.
Ah. Swordfish. No, wait. Oh wait, it's the princesses, I forgot.
The 7 Princesses of Heart, because you know it carries on from the first game.
Of course Kairi is in there because she is the fan character self-insert. Well, it reads like one.
No, I think Shion would be, but we'll get to that when we get to it.
Let's debug this computer!
Computer puns.
Yeah, we definitely weren't expecting that in a Hellfire Commentaries playthrough, no sir.
Basically, you have to collect these cluster spheres, which will come up in a boss in a minute and shut down the screens.
Also, we have Stitch here for some reason.
Now, you may have noticed you saw what looked like Hawaii in the background. Lilo does not appear at all in either this or Birth by Sleep.
And apparently the Japanese version of Lilo and Stitch, which is just Stitch, doesn't have her at all, and in fact replaces her with a completely different girl.
And takes place solely in Japan instead of Hawaii.
Thus, you know, defeating the whole point of Lilo and Stitch.
All my functions have been restored.
Now I'm not a shitty character! Now, I like this. I like what the MCP finds in this. It's amazing. See, if you guys had a password scrambler, maybe you wouldn't have this problem.
Why does the town have an emergency destruct program?
I don't know! Who sets up the town like this? Who thinks ahead of time that they would need something like that?
Why would you put explosives in a residential area, is what I want to know.
What kind of thing are you preparing for? A zombie attack? Alright, now that we've done that, I guess we have to go stop the MCP from being a douchebag. Take the weird elevator over there.
It's not even an elevator, it's just a disc.
Ride the disc. By the way, this is their limit break. You will need this later.
You know something I'd found the other day which is quite interesting?
What?
You know what bats is backwards?
What?
Stab.
Really?
Yeah.
That is kind of what I want to do to them, so I suppose it's appropriate. Now, here's what I don't get. Why do they make a big show out of opening chests that big? I don't understand that.
If you think this is extravagant, wait till Birth by Sleep, that's all I'm saying.
Really? It's worse there?
Yes.
What's worse than spinning your Keyblade up in the air and then catching it like a damn cheerleader?
Doing it slowly.
Slowly? So what, it's like epic maneuver on the chest? Da 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 da.
Terra's like, yeah.
This chest is important. Here's a gigantic asshole to ruin your day.
I believe this is the hostile program.
Well, he's gonna try and kill us. Yeah, hostile describes him.
And program too.
Friends, they help each other, that's all.
Friends help each other to get sweet kickbacks.
Friends.exe has malfunctioned and cannot be recognized.
Damn Vista. Alright, the dick puts on some dick walls, so let's rumble, boy. Man, this guy's firing like Gemini lasers everywhere. You are not a Mega Man boss.
Everything's Mega Man with you. What's up with that?
I don't know, I like Mega Man. I like to complain about it, that's for sure.
God, this is such a filler boss in every sense of the word.
I know. The problem with the MCP is that he kinda doesn't have arms. I will kill you once I figure out how to pick up this knife. Sorry, pick up this knife for me.
I resemble a gigantic popsicle. New filler program deleted.
Yes. Go to the recycle bin, and then I will press delete on the recycle bin, thus clearing you.
Why'd you have to steal jokes from other more successful things, Helldragon?
Why does that computer have a handle, by the way?
Everything in this world has handles, Helldragon.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Honestly.
I changed the password, so you won't have to worry about the MCP for a while.
It's not a stupid password like it, is it?
It's gonna be very stupid.
It better not be.
It's a very important link between our worlds.
Here's our stupid password that you should have used a password manager for.
Wait for it.
My friends are the new password.
Yeah, he's definitely never going to guess that, ever.
Thanks, John. Take care.
I think it's Donald Goofy Sora.
Best to the users.
I'm just saying, you know, it's just he's gonna run out of possibilities eventually. That's how these computer hacking programs work.
Sora Goofy Donald?
We will never be using Proton Debugger because it sucks.
Oh, I know, Sora Donald Goofy. How could I forget that?
Yeah, you know that thing that they use constantly?
Just a few keys.
Sora's like, oh, I gotta write. Does he even know how?
Well, he can barely breathe. What do you think?
I don't really know what they teach over at the Destiny Islands. From what I've seen of it, they just hang around on the beach all day.
So they say Dragon Quest. That's about it.
Riku and Kyrie.
Let us massage Mother Google and she will tell us everything we need.
No.
Mother seemed very manly to me.
Hansome's computer
I don't
doesn't
know. Google is many things. Well, I'm glad you gave up after one try, Sora. Good job.
Doesn't have a triangle button though.
No wonder he didn't get anything out of it.
Didn't have a reaction command to get him through it.
Look at Goofy, he's such a hacker master motherfucker.
Now the nobody symbol is here, so obviously in between Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1, there has to be another game.
Exactly. Oh, you loaded quick in. What are you doing?
All these references you spout, Helldragon, I have no idea what they mean.
Yeah, beat the shit out of the computer. That'll give you what you want. Why does the computer monitor have pointy ears, I might add?
Disney?
No, they're way too pointy to be Disney ears.
Maybe they're actually zippers, and you just haven't noticed yet.
I really think you're reaching with this whole zipper thing, Tom. Ugh. See, this is Ansem, his anime hair, don't you remember?
This is
He's a lot whiter than I remember.
Yeah, you know, the whole reverse Michael Jackson thing. Were you here for the previous parts, Mickey? I hope so.
Him and his earth-smashing attacks.
By the way, are you ready for a gigantic middle finger, Tom?
What, besides replacing Billy Zane?
Yeah, this is not actually Ansem.
What?
Yeah, this is actually Ansem's Heartless.
Let this stand as a reminder of how Square Enix thinks of you, the fans. One gigantic middle finger.
Basically, everything you've done in the previous game has been, that's right, completely pointless.
You know, I came close to finding him once.
Well, why don't we just look in the bookshelves? Maybe he's hiding there.
Nope, Cloud is in the anthology of Linkin Park to reuse a joke that wasn't funny in the first place.
Oh no, I got checked out. Who took it?
Ansem, who wasn't really
Ugh.
Ansem, became a Heartless. Does that
I guess he hates his own name if he took the name of Ansem. What kind of stupid name do you think he has?
I want a name called Xehanort. That'll be badass.
No, it makes me think of somebody snorting something through their nose. Xehanort!
Zaya Snort.
Oh, that was bad, but I like it.
That's why I've got to find him and ask him about
With Knuckle Love?
with Keyblade love.
You started all of this.
I will destroy you, painting!
Riku and Kairi.
I'll kill you, lumpy
You know
space!
where Riku is?
Calm down.
Donald, Goofy,
That was the password, don't spread it!
I was planning to go get help from
Self-destruct
Hanson
sequence
the Wild,
initiated.
but
Fuck!
I forgot the...
I'm up for some murder, how about you, Tom?
As long as it's justified, Helldragon.
As long as their opinions differ from mine, ha ha ha!
And they're evil, of course.
Yes, just like any good old-fashioned war.
Ho ho ho, satire.
Well, I still think that putting swords on your hand is the best kind of operation you could get.
Unless you work in the editing industry.
Yeah, I just imagine that would be kind of awkward.
Trying to balance the audio, whoops, there goes your computer.
Well, tough luck, I guess. That's your fault for putting a sword for a hand. Yeah, the Rising Sun reaction command is probably my favorite reaction command, and an adequate use of the triangle button for a change.
I'd say dual stance was my favourite, but that's a bit fiddly to get working.
I never even bothered with that. I just went and killed the guys. The end. That's my reaction command, motherfucker.
Indeed.
Still, you know, I'm just saying, you guys really need to get new jobs, because I think getting killed by me is not productive for your future.
Patrolling the corridor of jerks will get you nowhere.
I'm just saying, you know, you gotta think about your 401k or things like that.
Well, they're just white husks. They have no job prospects or future plans.
Well, that's just racist, Tom.
What, because they're white?
What? Yeah, a little, maybe, yeah. Instead, here are the Gull Wings, yay.
Now we can laugh at small people.
Well, that was always easy. My sister's boyfriend is small. I've made so many jokes. Anyway, these are the Gull Wings, and they are coming on our sides because they realize Maleficent is a bitch.
I love how they do this, like, what's the name for you do dialogue after the fact?
Post-commentary?
Or whatever the term is. You can clearly tell that none of their lines sync up with one another.
It's just like, bzz, 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 what?
Yeah, Riku was just going lame, 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 over and over.
What kind of person has to be desperate to hire fairies as mercenaries?
Really have any treasure?
A very rich person who's doing it for shits and giggles.
I guess, because what other reason would Maleficent have to hire fairies on her team?
This is true.
I don't know. I really don't try to think about Final Fantasy X2 that much.
Neither do I, if I can help it, and I haven't even played the game.
Yes, I feel the ultimate power arriving.
George Newburn!
Fanboy erections. Rise.
Do you want to explain to our audience who this bishy bastard is?
If you don't know that this is Sephiroth by now, I'm really questioning your wisdom, guys.
Well, for one thing, there was a subtitle about it.
Cloud's heart?
There you go, I'm just saying.
Did Cloud tell you?
Now here's what I don't get about Sephiroth. Why does he have so many fucking wings on him? And exactly one wing on his back, I might add.
You asked that, and not why he's wearing an undershirt.
The one who hungers for darkness.
I think that one stands out a bit more, yeah. He has wings on his hips. How does that work?
Then I should
More
give
maneuverability, maybe. Who fucking knows?
that last bit
How
of
can you
life is
flap with
always
those?
the hardest.
And look, the dude is gonna float in a moment, not even negating the need for wings. Come on.
That's how they fly in Crisis War.
He's got all this stupid shit coming out of him, and the sword really does not help. And more damn dancer nobodies. God, I hate these things. One is bad enough.
Where are those soldier things? We need Rising Sun up in here.
Rising Sun is awesome. See, look, what they just did back there. They do that all the time, and they're doing it again. Come on, let's rock this joint. Show these bitches. There we go.
I did it off screen. Ha 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 ha.
But that doesn't negate its coolness. This is probably the worst frat party ever. This is why we don't have colleges here, guys.
This is why you don't give Keyblade wielders beer.
Oh my, that is a lot of guys.
That is a lot of pain and disembowelment coming this way.
Oh man. I sure hope we get to carve through all those motherfuckers. That would be awesome.
Really, Helldragon? You'll just be pressing triangle throughout the entire thing.
I suppose, but I'd rather do it like a man. Use the square button instead. I'm defiant.
See, they are the sword, Shadow Khan. Even their feet are pointy.
You pitiful fools! My sword is +5 and you are but a +1!
My emo blade will cut through you all.
I'm still amazed to this day how fucking long Sephiroth's sword is. Even when I played Final Fantasy VII, I was dumbstruck by it.
I understand.
It's just so long.
Look at this overhead view that they're going to use when they get to it. You have to see this. It's just astounding.
Can you do it?
This one right here, look at this thing!
From your own dark memory.
Jesus.
I know this is Japan, but come on, guys.
I still can't get over the fact that Cloud's sword is so emo, it cuts itself.
And it has to wrap itself up. Yeah, that's pathetic, man.
Punched a heartless motherfucker in the face. I like that.
See, Tifa is cool, even though even in this game, she's cool because she just beats the shit out of Heartless fisticuffs. Love it.
Leon,
And this is a particularly interesting moment for Sora. And for Donald and Goofy, of course.
We
course.
understand. We'll go search for
Yeah,
Riku and Kairi.
we'll definitely do that. Wink.
Love how Mickey's being so millicent.
It's kind of cool, I guess. Kind of a nice bro gesture.
You're coming
Oh
with
yeah,
us
I'm gonna
whether
take
you
lessons
want
from
to
the
or not.
duck.
With no pants.
I bet you taste good.
It's a good job we're anime characters, because this jump won't hurt us. Oh, right.
It wasn't that
sorry, Your
far.
Majesty.
But fuck off.
Forgive us.
That jump looks pretty far, though.
Hey,
I
you
don't
guys are
like
looking
Demix.
lively.
I don't like him at all. I know this will get me hate
We've
from the
catch you
fangirls, but I
messing around
fucking
in the
hate this
underworld.
guy.
How'd a wimp like you get
Explain
into
using
Organization
words.
13?
It's just, he looks pretty, but
I bet you can't
the
even
fact that he's acting like he's this, like he's a goof off, it doesn't work. It's just, no. Fuck you, Demix. I hate you and I hate your fight, which sucks, by the way.
It's one of those things about Kingdom Hearts, really, the controls.
Suddenly, Demix becomes incredibly frustrating, and I don't know where the hell this came from. Why can't I attack him during this phase? Wouldn't that break his concentration?
Brain shutting down.
I'm sorry if I have more tactics than Sora does. Actually, if you're in this fight and you use Goofy's limit breaks, you can fuck Demix up, which is... I probably should have used those. But no, I'm all, let's fight him in melee, this won't backfire at all.
So if you follow what I do, you'll get fucked up good and proper.
Yeah, notice that Tom is getting his ass kicked here, and really, all of the expert fights on Kingdom Hearts where they fight this guy, they're all getting their asses kicked everywhere. There's no skill, you just pray. Just this boss. I don't like the character, I don't like the boss. And at this point, the organization fights just get really hard and really annoying.
They spaced them out quite well, though.
Oh yeah, except at the end, of course.
Well, of course, most of them are already dead.
That's for sure. Die, you motherfucker!
Right in the kisser.
Oh yeah, that's what you get for sucking. Or whatever you nobodies do. Do you guys even know how to suck? Or are you
lack
just
the-
acting?
We lack the emotion necessary to suck.
Haha, your stupid guitar is gone.
Bye bye, water bitch. Hope your Heartless was killed first, because if not, well, you're gone forever.
Oh darn, we totally forgot to sneak away from Mickey with our convincing ploy.
Hey, thanks for not coming and helping us.
Yeah, you know, you'll come in any other time, but you know, when we're fighting this prick, no thanks.
More like Dickie Mouse, am I right?
That was terrible.
Okay.
Oh, here's a contrived plot point for you, by the way.
Look out!
Wait for it.
Nice!
Goofy!
So, you know, they think he's down and out, although, last time I checked, doesn't Sora have, you know, cure?
Well, there's no Phoenix Downs in this game, mate.
Come on, wake up!
They get up by themselves. Even so, what if he just had a concussion? But then Mickey's like, oh shit. He's gonna fuck you guys off! Shit, I never thought Mickey Mouse would be cool, but this game showed me otherwise. Now this is actually a really good part, because at this point you get to team up with all the other Final Fantasy characters and kick everyone's ass. It's really awesome.
Although I have to remind people, it's a Disney game, not Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I know, so of course, who gets the press?
Well, if you look on the back of the Kingdom Hearts 1 box, it says, includes Final Fantasy cameos.
Yeah, but in this game, you know, it's like, hey, here's the organization. We want you to pay attention to them, please. Hey, who do we team up with next? I'm trying to remember the order.
Leon, I think.
Oh, Leon, good, sweet.
Still not David Boreanaz, though, sad face.
Damn it. Now let's kill more fucking ball monsters. Just juggle those bitches all day.
This is just EXP farming right here.
Pretty much. All these guys are pretty easy, and pretty much the whole point of the sequence is you are kicking ass with Final Fantasy characters. Fuck yeah!
That's actually the subtitle in the script.
Oh, she kinda appeared out of thin air, okay?
Fly kicking a Heartless in the face and blowing it up.
That is kinda awesome, but I mean, Yuffie appeared in a cloud of smoke. Leon, you didn't see him come on screen, so that was kinda okay. But here she's just like, I come from the unknown. You might be noticed that we're using Explosion here, which is really useful for clearing out crowds.
Or not Sephiroth, though, as you keep telling me.
I don't know, it depends on what you want to do. First, I wouldn't know, because I never bothered to fight the guy, because I knew he would kick my ass, in all honesty.
You know there's Explosion in Final Mix for the first game?
Really?
It's like a massive shockwave.
Well, I guess that's why it popped up in Kingdom Hearts 2, that in Leaf Bracer, if I recall correctly. Oh, Goofy, maybe we should have checked his pulse or something.
Seriously, if you thought he was dead, just turn off your PS2 and go outside.
I know, get some sunlight, guys. It's just, really?
The entire universe fucking imploded on him in the first game. Do you think a little rock to the head would kill him?
Yeah, Goofy is like the invincible man. Oh my, that is a lot of people.
In slow motion, no less.
It's him. Okay, are you gonna say it or am I?
Go for it.
Man sex! No, wait.
This is nobody.
What was he doing? What was he going through at the time?
Well, looking for an anagram, most likely.
I'm here to
Yes,
seek your
it's
advice.
just, it boggles the mind when you think about it a bit too much. Not now, I'm busy. Making lava lamps out of hearts. I really find it demeaning that this guy is eating sea salt ice cream like that.
Why?
I don't know. He looks important and regal and dignified, but no, here he is with blow pop.
Well, you saying a king can't enjoy a salty sweet treat?
Well, it would have to be a bit more dignified than that. It wouldn't just be some pedestrian children's lollipop.
Well, funny you should say that, because in Birth by Sleep, Zexion eats one.
Well, isn't Zexion a... No, that's spoilers that I shouldn't be talking about or acknowledging.
Yes.
Master Ansem, I'm not different at all, no.
Fuck off, Richard F. Carr. Your older brother Billy Zane is more important to me.
You cannot overthrow that mightiness. That is Xehanort. He has a stupid haircut. This will never come up again.
This is a door.
Which we busted the shit out of like its cousin earlier, last time I checked.
Now I remember.
That door did not understand who it was facing.
The leader of organization.
This is so cool. I just love that smile he had.
That's a rape face if I've ever seen one.
Let's go.
I like how he draws it out of air like a scabbard. Oh yeah, it's time to begin the coolest part of this game ever. Let's wreck 1,000 fucking Heartless. Hell yeah!
Oh, it's shallow, but it's oh so fun.
I mean, oh, this part is just... I love the fact that you are so badass, you can take out 1,000 Heartless at the same time. It's so awesome.
Even though you really only fight about 10 to 15 at most.
I know it's the PS2 processor's problem, but who cares? This is awesome. This is easily the best sequence in this game. Hands down.
It's a good job they didn't bring in the behemoths that you saw in the scenes before.
That would have just been awkward. They're really ineffectual though. They don't really attack that much. They're just... It's like Dynasty Warriors all of a sudden. They just stand there and pretty much let you kick their ass.
The only way I could see you dying in this is if you fuck up so much and you have no magic or items whatsoever.
Or if you're using the normal Keyblade, at which point you really kind of do have to concentrate a bit more.
So I had to cut a lot of that out because as awesome as this is, it's boring to watch.
It's also 1,000 Heartless. Come on, guys. We're not going to make you sit through that, even though it's cool. Come on, finish it. Oh, that would have been awesome if you finished it with Rising Sun.
Explosion's pretty cool though.
Okay, I guess I'll take that.
Where's the king?
Where the fuck were you guys? I had to kill 1,000 Heartless without your help.
He fights like Yoda.
I think that was the whole point, because really, how else are you going to make a tiny little mouse badass?
That's true.
Then this
Speaking
guy
of that,
sure have a habit of popping up out of nowhere, don't you think?
everyone leans on things.
Axel leans on things, Leon leans on things. Well, you know what happens when Sora puts his Keyblade down? He leans it on something.
Using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big.
So this is the big deal. Apparently, they want Sora to destroy the Heartless so they can build back up Kingdom Hearts.
The guy you just
Which was a door in the first game, now it's a giant heart.
Because,
memorized.
well, just cuz, I guess.
Now just to correct something, a mistake we made earlier in the playthrough, Quentin Flynn does not actually play Travis Touchdown in No More Heroes, he plays Sir Henry motherfucker. I forget the name of the voice actor, but the guy who plays Luxord is the one who plays Travis.
I think that's Robert Atkin Downs, if I recall correctly.
In that case,
Hmm.
the answer is no.
He's such a
you!
Syx is such a troll.
Are you angry?
Troll logic!
Now this is actually the opening of 358 over 2 days, this little monologue that Syx is giving her.
Keyblade
Really?
releases
Yep.
those hearts.
Yes, so the idea here is they want him to nerd rage all over Heartless. Am I getting to you guys yet?
Are you mad? Do you hate me? Well, go play Kingdom Hearts 1 and cry into your pillows, fanboys.
Maleficent, what are you doing? The mage never goes up front!
Fear my power of minty freshness.
That's good. I can smell it from here.
And if you don't get that reference, go watch Kingdom Hearts 1. It's up on the side.
First rule of Dungeons & Dragons, never put the sorcerer up front. Learn to play.
Melee in the front, mages in the back.
That's like the rule for every RPG ever. Pay attention.
Now then,
See, even Syx, a massive troll, gets this.
Well, that was okay, I guess. I'm still gonna rate it 1 star, because I've seen better.
Fucking troll.
See, that's how you tell jokes. You tell people the jokes you're going to make, then you make them, then you tell them the joke you just made.
My head just exploded.
That's it should, Tom. That's mind power.
He's such a dick. Look at that smile.
yes, so
Just stand there, he's like,
extract more.
yes! Yes! Do exactly as I tell you. That's a supreme troll right there, gentlemen. God, this reminds me of a scene from Fallout 3. Yeah, that
Oh.
particular scene.
That one, right.
Relax. Those three aren't going.
Relax. Don't say that password. It sounds gay.
The Keyblade's chosen.
Every douchebag action ultimately leads back to Syx.
Pretty much. I think he's the supreme troll of Kingdom Hearts, now that we think about it too hard.
Now, we're trying to make a joke, but if you play Days, it's kind of obvious that he is a troll.
Yeah, so... whatever. Some stereotypes do have basis in fact. Remember when this happened? You know, like 5 seconds ago?
They've got so many cutscenes, they don't even have time to show them.
The Keyblade.
Come on, you killed 1,000 of these guys. Now you're intimidated?
No, I think he's tired is the problem.
Okay, well, yeah, he did kind of kill 1,000 Heartless.
Also, Syx just said, if you kill these guys, you're helping us, lol.
LOL.
Darkness.
It is very dark. You are likely to be eaten by a Gru.
Probably.
I wonder if our fan base will get that reference.
I imagine some would, some wouldn't.
Why the hell would you shout for Kairi and Riku in a place of absolute darkness, you idiot?
Well, he's looked everywhere else.
Just look around in a circle. I've checked the whole place. I don't know. It's from Amazon.
The gang from Twilight Town.
It's these people.
Hence, Olette and
Some kid that gets his own game for some reason.
It's a character that arguably has more character than me.
Crazy. Roxas, that's such a dumb name. It definitely doesn't mean anything. Old ice cream. Oh, okay, the ice cream is glowing. Now we know it was bad.
Now, if you take this to be Hollow Bastion, you unlock it twice.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but then again, this place of darkness really isn't a world, so I don't know. Alright, we got ice cream. Yay.
It's refreshing, but you can't eat it.
But you're still hungry. Alright, I think that clears up all of Hollow Bastion for now.
Except for one poor joke, the ice cream refused to be eaten.
Alright, let's get out of here and get on to the next place. I'm tired of this.
Which is... well, actually, we've got a bunch of worlds, so we should probably have a look
Yeah.
around.
What do we have? We have, Lion King place, I think?
Pirates of the Caribbean, Atlantica.
No, not Atlantica. That is not a choice.
I can't use the keyblade.
Yes, let's keep up this charade of us actually doing this live when it's actually done afterwards.
We will be going to Atlantica, though, won't we? He said with worry.
Any fun?
No.
Now, please join us next week, or possibly sooner, for the next installment, which will cover part 72 to part 81 or so. See you then.
See you then.